Hello and welcome to the Dark Death Evil channel. I'm your Dark Death Evil host, Soulgrave, and this is Diablo 3 Reaper of Souls Season 4! And I've been pretty unlucky with drops until just recently, like literally like the last 24 hours. I wasn't getting crap. I was pretty much running with the T1 build that I uploaded yesterday. Madness. This build right now, I could comfortably do T8, probably do T9 just fine, and maybe I can do T10. I haven't really tried. But yeah, it's pretty fun. It's the little variant on the Wall of Death build we did before. They got the staff, which adds a crazy amount of damage to your what was it, acid cloud. So let's go ahead and take a look real quick. Let's go over the inventory first. So my sheet damage, sheet stats is not too terribly impressive. I barely got this gear. It's not even remotely what it needs to be, but I did get extremely lucky with this Suwong Diviner, and this is kind of what is my main damage dealer here. Acid Cloud gains the effect of Blob Blob Rune, and also you can see there it's got that 94% increased damage, which is insane. Totally helps that this is ancient as well. I lucked out. Got a decent focus. The Bane of the Powerful in there. Okay restraint. I need to. Why have I not re-rolled that yet? Need to re-roll the thing on this, and I got the Bane of the Trapped on there. You need the crit hit, probably crit hit damage, or yeah, crit hit damage I need in there. On your boots and your helm, you're gonna want to have increased acid cloud damage, and of course intelligence and whatever else on your Helltooth, vitality. On this one, intelligence, I should probably reroll something into vitality, but I'm actually doing pretty okay right now, survivability wise. I still haven't found the goddamn belt, which lets me spawn all the sycophants, and that makes me very sad. I had this one because it's ancient, and I was using the other staff that gives me the lotuses in my cube, but I've since switched that to something to give me a little bit more survivability. Got the Helltooth tunic, int fight, and there's probably a better skill in there for that piranhas, but it's alright. Helltooth, you want your crit hit damage, crit hit chance, and intelligence. You don't really need cooldown, but hey, that's cool. It does help. It does help with some things. And then my shoulders, of course, I have the intelligence and reduced cooldown. And I could do better with my skill damage slot there. I've got a crappy helmet on. I want to actually just put the head in here and switch out my chest piece with the cinder coat, which I have. But I haven't found the headpiece for this yet, and I haven't found any other piece for this to change into the headpiece, so this is a decent roll, and they get that acid cloud damage, and also the random fetish army every once in a while is great. Got this while farming mats. It's incredible, so yeah, that's what I'm using. High hit crit damage, hit crit chance, decent intelligence, and then also that charm that almost never happens, which for an extra 35% damage. And then we got the Germs Bracers, which are Wall of Death, deals an extra 96% increased damage and can be cast up to 3 times within 2 seconds before the cooldown stops. And of course we've got the crit hit chance in there, and we could roll something out of there to give us some poison or fire damage, but I just haven't yet, because mats are extremely limited, and you'll see why as we go over a few things. Let's go over the skills real quick. Right now I'm doing Corpse Spiders just for the 3 mana per hit, and also they also keep my my restraint and focus up a little bit more, because every time they hit it refreshes it, which is great. Acid Blob, I'm doing this just for the straight damage, 700% 700% weapon damage to fire, or as fire. And also this will synergize once I put on that cinder coat and start stacking some fire damage. It'll reduce oh yeah, that's the other thing that staff does, reduces the freaking cost of Acid Cloud by almost half. So and if I can get another 30% off that, then I can spam Acid Cloud a lot better than I'm doing right now. Wall of Death, I'm using this one for the pretty much just to reduce their damage and slow them down just a little bit more. Hex, so this is kind of different than what I normally would do, but when I was playing around, I found this Hex Unstable Form is way more CC than the other hexes that I've been using. Like, it will hex entire groups. So yeah, using this one, and it hexes them a lot more frequently. And that extra 500% weapon damage, and it's fire, so it's going to synergize when we get that fire damage later as I'm getting this build up. Gargantuan Wrathful Protector is crazy with this build right now. He just decimates. It's great. I love him. And some zombie dogs, and I got the lifelink there, so they absorb 10% damage of all damage done to me. And that stacks with the thing I have in the cube right now, which is the mojo that gives another 30%. So I've got 40% right now from my zombie dogs, which is good because I am squishy. Confidence Ritual, just, you know, when I'm close to people, do some more damage, which I'm usually pretty close to them. Vision Quest, because mana is a bitch. That's pretty much it. Midnight Feast, so that Gargantuan and those zombie dogs are doing more damage. And Graven Justice, so I can get that Gargantuan back up faster. Yeah, let's look at the cube real quick. The cube is horrible. It's not that bad right now. But here's that 30% damage reduction to my zombie dogs. I've got the pets do 100% more damage, which is great. And in the royal ring, so I don't need to have all 6 pieces there. Oh, never mind, it doesn't reduce the mana cost. I'm insane. I was thinking of this other cool, what they did to this guy here and your zombie charger, which is something that I plan on doing with a build with this set here a little bit later. As you can see, I don't have my cleaver yet, so I can't be doing my chicken thing, which is kind of a shame. I was rocking Zunimasas, I got lucky with the Dagger of Darts, not ancient, but pretty damn close, and Carnival, so that was actually sustaining me in T8. Pretty hard to get past T8 though, with just the level of equipment that I have right now. Just so squishy. But let's go ahead and run a ref real quick and show you my playstyle for this. And I'm out of keystones again. So the cube is awesome now. I mean, I guess it was awesome in the other thing, but I just didn't realize how awesome it was. I didn't mean to pop my Wrathful Protector so quick, but hey, we got a dude right there. Get him. Good for him. Look at that. Boom. Cleaving out the enemies. I really don't have too much to worry about in T8. Like, it feels very easy, especially once I get my rhythm down. Or when I'm not. Ooh, it's candy. Not talking. And all that shenanigans. But yeah, I like it so far. So far, so good. The Wrathful Protector is usually up for each little whatchamacallit fight, so I don't have to worry about it too much. And I really just have to make sure I keep my whatchamacallit up. Oops. I need to stop doing that. Just my damage buff, that 900% extra damage for having my Wall of Death cast. Whoa. Damn bugs. Hate them. So if you guys watch my other video where I was getting frustrated with the Rat Kings, I fucking hate the Rat Kings. Then I was having another friend who was playing a different class, and he was having a completely separate issue with the like same area, but then like a different monster that was just kicking his ass. And he's like, "This never happens." And I'm like, "I know." So it was a little crazy. Wow, I could use some more duders. I've gotten close to critting with for one bill with my acid lob or my acid 5 if we get some fire damage, we'll definitely get into the 1 billion, I'm sure. Just wrecking everything, aren't you? Oh, hey.
Needs more time.
So apologize for not really getting many videos up. I've been kind of busy with some real life shenanigans, and also just mostly real life shenanigans. Just haven't really had a chance to play. Like, I feel so behind. I only have a Witch Doctor right now. My Paragon is like 200, 226 right now. So yeah, it's a little sad. But you know, we'll get that. Oh Jesus, that's a lot of bugs. That's a lot of bugs. I really want that goddamn belt. I'm also trying to get the Grin Reaper. Haven't got that yet. I really would like to incorporate that into my build because I just think it's so much fun. But I really need that belt. The Syncopats would be a nice little damage fodder. Really, but the Death's Breath now are like, we never have enough Death's Breath, ever. Just because how you can upgrade your regular items to. Ooh, I hope that is a furnace. It is not. But how you can just upgrade rares to other items is great. It really helps. God damn, this is a lucky video. I mean, it's probably not anything amazing, but I really need souls too, because that's the other thing that are even more of a higher commodity than probably even your Death's Breath. At least in the beginning. Now that I can easily do T8, T9 stuff without worrying about it, the Death's Breath aren't as big a deal. But like pre-T6, trying to get stuff, or trying to get Death's Breath to drop, they changed the drop rate on everything, so you don't always get a Death's Breath from killing elite packs anymore. Like until maybe even in T6, it doesn't seem like you get them all the time. So T8, you usually get them all the time. Sometimes you even get 2, so that's good. And of course, they changed the way the rifts work. You don't need a rift key anymore to get into the regular rifts. You just need to get your greater rift keys, which, you know, aren't too hard to get. But again, they don't drop always unless you're in greater torments, so it's kind of obnoxious. Other things I've noticed, I didn't really read the patch notes, and I probably should have. Oh god, you're gonna explode me. And that's that they put a Paragon level cap on public torment play. So until you get to level 70, like, you can't even go past Torment 6, so you can't get like super power leveled up in like T10 or anything like that. Come on, Wrathful. Get him. But what was I saying there? Yeah. You also, until you hit certain milestones for paragons, can't do public tests for upper, like, you know, T7, T8, T9. Like, I think T8 you need to have at least like 150 paragon or something like that. So it's kind of nice that they mitigate that, at least for like the beginning of this season. Obviously, once somebody's like, you know what, I'm tired of playing a wizard, I want to go play, wow, something else. Then they're obviously going to be able to re-roll a character and have, you know, shit gear, but still be like Paragon 300 something for them. So, you know, it's a temporary fix, but it's kind of nice. It's gonna have people just blatantly leeching like immediately. But yeah, see how quickly like you just do so much damage. I'm not even really paying attention to the damage, but 700 mils crits there, no problem. In the earlier when I was leveling up, I kind of wanted to show you guys, but I just didn't really have the motivation to record. I just didn't have anything. But I had that one ring. I'll show it to you when we get back, if I remember. But anyways, whenever you hit with a non-critical, 5 non-consecutive crits makes you crit 100% of the time for 3 seconds. And that was incredible. Like, just insane. With whatchamacallit. The Well of Souls skill. It's like you use the Well of Souls rune in there, and you crit all the time. Like you cast Well of Souls once, and that's all you need. Come on, Rift Guardian. We ain't got shit. Whoa, 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 whoa. Alright. Concentration mode. Get him. Get him, gargantuan. Terrible at your job. T8, you still don't really get fucking shit from killing Rift Guardians, which I still think is bullshit. But at least you get pretty good gear, you know, going through the. That. Anything else? No. Going through the rift. Sometimes I've been incredibly unlucky. This is not a good example of my luck lately. I have not been getting very good rules at all. Give me what I desire. That's opposite of what I desire. Man, I appreciate the free souls, but do not want. Look at all these transmogs I got. Let's see, don't care. Not legendary. Not ancient. Not ancient. Might keep that in case I decide. Oh, excuse me, to go, whatchamacallit, gem farming. As you can see, I do not have a terribly large amount of gems. Here's that cinder coat. I plan on getting up. Let me, where's that ring? Oh yeah, this is amazing. Not there. Here it is, the Broken Promises ring. So pretty much I got all my gear to have no critical hit chance and all critical hit damage, so I just had that base 5% critical hit chance, so all my hits were not criticals. And then you couple that with your, where'd it go? Spirit Barrage, Will of Souls, and it had to be Will of Souls. It really wasn't working with any of the other ones, I noticed. And I think that those 3 additional spirits are what does the trick. So you're shooting out 7 hits, none of them are criticaling. So you do this, and then all of a sudden everything, you're critting just all the time. So pretty sweet, pretty bitchin'. It works for your pets all start critting. So it was kind of my cheaty way to maybe bump myself up torments where I ought not have been normally, just because I was criticaling always. Anyways, let me know what you guys think of the build, and obviously where I plan on going with this particular build. And hopefully I'll get some other stuff. I'll start showcasing the spider build, and now that I got that spear, and as soon as I get that ceremonial dagger, that set piece for the ceremonial dagger, so I can turn into a chicken forever and have lots of crazy fun. I hear, to answer a lot of questions you guys are asking me about my previous videos on that is still very viable. In fact, I think I see a lot of looking at the leaderboards, a lot of those guys are using that particular combo to run around and get stuff done, which is pretty cool. Like they're using that with the Helltooth. I think they're just using it for running around, not really using it for the boom factor, but I could be wrong. I don't know. I have to try it out. Anywho, I want to thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time. Same dark death evil time, same dark death evil place.